Psalm 91. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver me from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For He shall give His angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion, and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Because He hath set His love upon me, therefore I will deliver Him. I will set Him on high, because He hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life I will satisfy him and shew him my salvation. That verse came to mind, well, not the verse, the whole chapter, came to mind yesterday when I was talking about how God's more powerful than the chaos in our lives. And I talked about in that video how God protected me from a very potentially deadly situation, which I am going to get to talk about in this video as promised. But before I do, I just want to say again how true that chapter really is, because this has been a chaotic week all around. Monday and yesterday were okay, except that yesterday it was raining, and it's not fun to work an outside job in the rain. But I digress. But just about every other day. Tuesday was when the situation happened that I'm about to talk about. And then Wednesday I showed up to work just dangerously tired and was kind of off and making minor mistakes here and there. Nothing ended up too major. But God protected me that day too, because nothing major really happened. And it wasn't that I didn't get a whole lot of sleep that night either. It was just that, I don't know, for whatever reason, I just was not rested. And then Thursday, nothing bad happened Thursday, but the work was chaotic, and it took us a long time to get done what we needed to get done. But I'm here to talk about the situation that God protected me from. Now, I'm not particularly, I don't like to paint myself as somebody good at surviving, and honestly, I probably wouldn't have gotten away as easily as I had it not been for God. But the situation at work was, and I brought some visual aids, and these aren't the brand of hoppers that I work with, but I do work with hoppers, so there's that. So what happened was I was doing basically an entire move alone to have another kind of test, even though I'm already basically certified as being, a switchman working the ground and an engineer. I'm certified to do that. But what I'm not certified to do yet is crew lead. It's just going to be quite a while before I'm certified to do that, because I'm not good at it at all. And I'm not good at being a conductor either, as you're about to find out. So I was doing this basically by myself because my coworker wanted to see if I could do it. Understandable. I wasn't opposed to it. And it was simple movements too, just collecting and sorting a small group of cars in this little miniature rail yard here, and then taking one cut and taking it to another spur track on up ahead, which was about 39 car lengths away, well, 39 car lengths from the railroad crossing that we had to cross to get there. And normally when I'm shoving up that track, I'm updating him every 6 cars. So I command him, like, shove back 6 cars to an update. 6 cars come and go. Shove back 6 more cars to an update. And again and again and again. Which might be annoying to some engineers. But it's really a safe thing to do, especially because, as you know, railroad tracks are just going straight and then kind of merging into a vanishing point. And there's no exact science to measuring car lengths. And so when you're measuring car lengths, you're very much relying on depth perception a lot of the time. And it's very harder to do the farther away it is. Like myself, I can accurately count about 7 cars away. 12 cars away I can kind of do, but it's a lot choppier. But anything more than 12 cars, and I'm just really kind of making it up and hoping it works. And my coworker this time instructed me to, instead of doing the 6 cars to an update, just say 39 cars to stop short of the couple, because when you're riding a car into a couple, you want to stop it about a car short, get off, and then walk, and then let the train resume coupling. Because if you ride just straight into the couple, you could get hurt for different reasons, and it doesn't guarantee you'll get hurt, but you can get hurt. And I was a little afraid, but I decided to do it anyway to see if I could accurately count these cars. And I ended up not accurately counting these cars. So, and I didn't realize how inaccurate I got, because it's hard to tell on a track of about 39 car lengths, and there's these curves and some buildings in the way that kind of obstructs your view. So by the time I saw the car we were coupling into, we were about maybe 7 cars away, maybe 8. But then by the time we got to 5 cars, I realized we were coming in a little too hot. We were coming in at about 3 miles an hour, which is not that fast at all. And it was uphill, so it should have slowed us down, but I guess the engineer was trying to prepare for the uphill part, so he throttled up just a little bit. But, it wasn't helped by my inaccurate car counts either. So I realized it, and I called 3 cars early, and usually that slows them down. 2 cars, final car, half, that'll do. And as soon as I said that'll do, the train continued moving about another half a car, and I realized pretty soon at that point that he's got too much momentum, he's not going to stop. And that's when I realized, oh, I'm in danger. Then I jumped off, and I landed on my feet about 20 seconds before the couplers went BAM! And the cars actually did couple. And I remember getting on the radio going, well, so much for stopping short, stretch them. And, they asked if I was all right, and I told them, yeah, I'm all right, I'm in the clear, stretch them. And I wasn't really yelled at or anything, because it's a mistake that could happen to anybody. But if you can avoid making that mistake, I urge you to. The lesson to be learned from this is, if you're not sure of the distance, go with what you do know. Go with how many cars you can see, and as soon as you have traveled that many cars, just update them. So if you can only see 6 cars ahead, 6 cars to an update. Get close to the 6 cars, you can see, 6 more cars to an update. And just keep doing that until you can see where you're trying to stop at. Which might be annoying to some people, some engineers, but you know what? They'll get over it. It's not worth risking your life. And thank the Lord that He blessed me with the instincts that He did, because had I not jumped when I did, I don't know what would have happened, but I'm glad I didn't have to find out. Amen. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little funny story. And yeah, I didn't mention any names. And even though I have done it in past videos, I'm not mentioning where I work in this video, because nobody needs to get in trouble for that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. God bless you all.